Our previous video on this channel talked about Ripple Labs' unlikelihood of going into a settlement with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. Ripple's legal team had said that they currently have no plans to settle with the financial regulators, as they're confident that the newly installed SEC chair, Gary Gensler, will most likely call off the case anytime soon. Given this statement and many months of filing motions and counter-motions, it seems like both parties have finally agreed to come to a compromise. As a result, the US-based blockchain company finally decided it can settle with the US financial regulators, but it will do so under a single condition. The SEC, on the other hand, should also be convinced by now that a settlement in the case at this point would mean a win for both parties, especially the Commission, which is already under public and private scrutiny for picking sides in the crypto business, at the expense of fostering innovation through cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. Welcome back to Make Money Online. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on post notifications. We'll be right back after this.
I'm here at Apollo HQ to talk about gold secured currency, also known as GSX. GSX is an unprecedented financial asset that combines the best elements of a traditional investment with the backing of a stablecoin and the use cases of many of the largest decentralized currencies like XRP. Secondly, growth. The asset backing behind GSX grows because the funds generated from the mines backing it go directly to purchasing new mining projects as well as increasing the bullion backing it.
Despite losing the motion to compel the SEC to provide a record of its employees' XRP holdings, the Decacorn company continues to thrive. Ripple's CEO has revealed that the San Francisco-based payments firm is likely to settle with the SEC, but only if the Commission agrees to provide us with a clear-cut classification of XRP. In the latest interview with Fox Business News, the former Yahoo executive had indicated that we can't continue to assume that the United States financial regulatory framework has clearly defined rules to guide the trading of commodities and securities assets. As we all know, that isn't true. Mr. Garlinghouse further contended that if the SEC officials, both past and present, could wholeheartedly ascertain that we have regulatory clarity, then why did the Commission request that Congress help write a new law to regulate this new asset class? Further on, Brad Garlinghouse sternly maintains that the SEC has failed in its sworn oath to protect investors. Instead, it's seen to be waging a war against the entire crypto industry, at the expense of the investors they've sworn to protect. This lack of clarity on the part of the SEC has cost the entire crypto community in the US a great deal. Hence, Brad Garlinghouse deduced that while he does not refer to the ongoing hassle in classifying cryptos in the US as anti-XRP or pro-Ether, the circumstances say otherwise. As such, the Ripple CEO added that for the crypto industry to thrive in the US, there needs to be a fair amount of clarity, which the market doesn't currently enjoy. Ripple's CEO has continued to show his concerns towards the way the financial regulators treat crypto-related companies, just as he took advantage of the latest developments surrounding the SEC's threat to Coinbase. Mr. Garlinghouse offered his support for Coinbase after the CEO of the US-based crypto exchange platform had announced that he received a threat of a lawsuit from the SEC. Ripple's highest-ranking official had offered his support to Coinbase while soliciting for togetherness between the crypto companies in the US, saying if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. The latest developments from the lawsuit point to one fact. The XRP coin is not a security asset nor an investment token, at least until the SEC determines what exactly we are to call this asset. And even if the court eventually passes a verdict that confirms XRP as an investment contract, Ripple can still plead for negligence. Given at the time of its launch, down to the moment when the initial court order was filed back in December last year, to the time of releasing this video, the SEC hasn't got a clear-cut framework that could ascertain if XRP was a security or a digital currency. If anything, the lawsuit is slowly bringing to our attention that if XRP is to be considered a virtual currency, which is most likely the case, then it's well off the SEC's radar, thereby nullifying the idea behind the entire lawsuit. Apart from the external validators of the Ripple Ledger network, the fintech startup doesn't have any relationship with the vast majority of the XRP holders. Furthermore, unlike most crypto platforms, Ripple never organized an initial coin offering, or a coin generation event to raise money for the platform's future development. Just as holding the Ripple coin never entitled an investor to receive a portion of Ripple's revenue or profits. Also noteworthy is that the sales of the XRP tokens account for a lot less than 1% of the vast XRP market that has grown over the last years. One strong defense that the Ripple Council continues to debate against is the aspect of the platform's centralized nature. However, such statements like the Ripple platform being a decentralized one or Ripple Labs being involved in incentivizing exchanges to list the XRP coin on their platforms are all falsified by the facts that continue to be unearthed given this lawsuit. About 80 to 90% of Ripple partners are based outside of the US. So given that the platform is an open-sourced one, the economic reality of the XRP coin depicts transparency. Therefore, all hands are on deck to provide the next-generation platform for cross-border remittances through XRP. Even as the SEC continues its warfare against the entire crypto community in the US, market participants within the country are faced with conflicting policies, which is no surprise to see the XRP holders vying to be movants in the lawsuit, which has seen Judge Annalisa Torres granting the Amici curiae status to members of the XRP community. The motion served by a group of XRP enthusiasts, spearheaded by attorney John Deaton, a prominent XRP advocate, opens these onlookers access to serve as friends of the court, a status that would allow them to assist the court in briefing legal issues relevant to the case. Although the Amici status does not allow XRP holders to participate directly in the court, it will enable them to influence certain decisions by calling the court's attention to rules that could help bolster the defendant's motions. To maintain a balance between Ripple's investors and the various parties involved, the court decided to grant this Amici status to the movants while denying them the motion to intervene, such as presenting witnesses or offering evidential materials in the case. While the legal issues briefing, which they are open to, are to be approved by the court before its implementation, allowing XRP proponents to become friends of the court is considered a micro-win for Ripple, with John Deaton acting as Amici curiae to brief questions of law on behalf of the individual movants. That alone would add extra leverage. Similarly, James K. Filan, another notable lawyer backing Ripple and XRP, has gone forth to declare the newly assigned Amici status to a handful of XRP movants in the case as a huge win for the XRP community. Why make such an assertion? Well, the answer to that one is simple. Since the team's idea behind the Ripple token aligns with that of the XRP community, rest assured that things are about to fall in place for Ripple Labs. The Amici order released by Judge Torres was based on the idea that this type of assistance would be most beneficial in briefing dispositive motions. In addition to that, the judge's order mentions that the court always has the leisure to exercise discretion on whether to request or deny further applications for Amici assistance. In this day and age, as crypto continues to garner widespread adoption, the havoc caused by regulation by enforcement is beginning to hit the limelight more than ever, and the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit is a good example. During the BTIG Future of Digital Assets conference, about a dozen blockchain and crypto-related firms have come together to air their concerns about the harsh regulations imposed on cryptocurrencies in the US and the world at large. These blockchain-related entities are crying out to pro-innovation members of Congress and other responsible actors within the sphere to pave a clear path to clarity and certainty with the US financial regulators. Do you think the SEC will eventually drop the lawsuit against Ripple Labs and its top 2 executives over the actual status of the XRP coin? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on bell notifications. We also have a free Discord group where we share daily signals, and now you can also support us on Patreon. We have a special offer for our first 100 members, only $9.99 for our VIP Discord channels, where we share much more in-depth analysis and even one-on-one sessions. And make sure you check out the GSX competition for your chance to win big. Links are below, and if you have any questions, drop us a comment. And we'll see you next time.
Hollywood car set.